What's up? Bang out. These niggas just run their mouth. These niggas don't tote no fire. These niggas don't live that.
Post this brother video, KCDG.
Mr. Levi. Mr. Levi for kills, huh? Listen, brother. I follow you. I follow Kwame, so I understand where you coming from. But I can't agree with you on this one, brother. So let me tell you why. You have two problems with Kwame, and those two problems have made you come to the conclusion that Kwame has become what he's despised, which is a go along, get along game. Now, first reason I don't agree with you is because just because someone agrees with a man does not mean that they can't do any wrong. And two, you also said Kwame Brown shouldn't have disrespected his mother on social media. And with that, I can agree. I can agree with that statement. But let me tell you where I disagree. Alright, so what that shows us about Mr. Kwame Brown is that he's human. We all make mistakes. Now, if Kwame would have got online and continuously berated his baby mother, and then everyone still supported him, then that would be supporting behavior, Mr. Levi. But Kwame had a bad day. He came to the people who's been supporting him throughout all his days, and the way he handled it, he started the stream off very upset. But then, by the end of the stream, you was able to pick up something positive from that. You didn't see him going out, causing any kind of physical damage, any bodily harm or anything like that. He got online and spoke his mind to his following. The same thing what you do. Now, do we agree with how he handled this situation? No. Is it a repeated behavior? No. So should we judge him on that? My opinion, no. Now, the moment it becomes a repeated behavior, that's when we take notice. That's when we say, okay, Kwame, this is starting to become a behavior. Is this what you stand for? But so far, that hasn't been the case. That was one instance with his baby mother, who he's known for years, and probably have all kind of whatever problems go on inside of a relationship. If anyone have the right to call her that, he does. Not saying it's right, but come on now. Let's be all the way a buck. You know? And you want to talk about the relationship with Tasha K, so let's get on that. Tasha K, he just met. So he probably have no bad memories with this woman. He probably have no bad interactions with her. He probably met up with her and it was all love. Which is why it's nothing but respect there. But who's to say that that woman who he berated didn't do anything disrespectful to him? He took a son who he was trying to make a man from a teenager to a man, Mr. Levi. you probably don't know the detriment to that. So let me explain that to you from a person who experienced it firsthand. I'm gonna get a little personal with this one because this was a personal subject to me. Sorry, excuse the background noise. That's my AC. I live in Puerto Rico. No central air. So here we go. I'm about to get into this, Mr. Levi, just because you came at a brother who's trying to do positive things. And you said that the reason why this man, the reason why this man is a part of a go along, get along gang is because we support him, even though he berated his baby mother online. Okay, so from my time and following Kwame these past few months, I figured out he has a 16-year-old son who his baby mother come, they have their situation, whatever. From my standpoint, that is a very important role and time where a boy who's a teenager needs to be with their father. No matter what the mother may feel, no matter what the kid may feel, the father knows that that is the most influential, most important time to be an influence or model to that boy development, right? I know this. Now, I had a great mother, but she came into interaction with a bad guy at an important stage in my life. To where to this day, what I learned in those 3 years still influence me today as a 30-year-old man. You hear me? So what was that? Was it all bad? No, it wasn't all bad. But I could tell you, from the moment I met him, I was a certain way to the point where when he was gone, I was a different person. The way I moved was different. I got into things I shouldn't have gotten into because I was influenced by things I shouldn't have been influenced by. Mr. Levi, at that age of 16, 17, 18, you know? Yeah, it got physical. And you want to talk about Hassan Campbell. So when I think about the guy who my mother was dating, Hassan Campbell fits that direct image. Besides the ponytail, he was bald head. He ain't had no S curl and all that shit, you know. But he was the street dude. He was the street nigga. You hear me? He was the whole rocker nigga snot box. That was him. He tried to rock my snot box. But I had Papa's cooking in me all my life. I knew how to defend myself already. You know? It was hard for my pops to come around and be around, but he did away and made a way when he could. Was he always there? Nah. Was he there when I needed him most? Of course. Always. But you know, this is what bugs me with what you said. You say, oh, he reached a certain status, he can't do no wrong. But from what you're saying, women of no caliber can't do no wrong. You don't know his baby mama. And you don't know Tasha K. All you can see is what she's done. You don't know why she's done it. You don't know her relations to the people she's done it to. It's impossible for you to know that, Mr. Levi. But I understand what you're saying. Ah, man. So, Mr. Hassan Campbell, you say Kwame was wrong for bringing 15 people or however many people into the party in the chat to jump on them. Blase, whatever. But this man sat on his platform, and when he said the first thing that he was able to say, he berated him on his own platform. Now, Mr. Levi, let me come on your platform after I berated you. Said, oh, don't compare me to a nigga who cousin a pedophile. I come on, I be like, okay, sorry, my bad. You know, I spoke too soon. I ain't do no research on you. When I'm following you, but I ain't do no research on you. And then you just say, okay, cool, we cool, let's build. That's not how that situation would go, sir. You would tell me to fuck myself. Oh, God. See, you double talking niggas, and this is what we'll be talking about. You double talkers don't even understand what you be doing. You talking about golden loan, yield loan gang. You sitting here supporting a known pedophile, bro. I don't understand your logic or your argument. And I don't want to call you a sea chaser. But you're giving off heavy symptoms of that, brother. But you know, I'll say that to say this, man. Hassan Campbell and that whole gangster image persona, rock a nigga snot box type mentality is played out. We're over it. It's destroyed enough lives. I could tell you one thing. If kids were more into learning how to code or how to learn a trade, it could save their life. Because once I learned my trade, guess what I stopped doing? I stopped breaking the law. I stopped doing things that would take my trade away. Goofy, you gotta have something to live for, or you'll fall for anything. No, I didn't make that saying up. That's just knowledge passed down from the ancestors, which is the same thing what Kwame doing, along with busting you niggas in y'all ass. So, I'm gonna call it a night. By the time I upload this, it'll be a good morning for y'all. I hope y'all received the message, you know. Mr. Levi for real or Levi for Kelly, please, bro, stop it. That argument was invalid. I'm gonna give you one more chance because I follow you. I like hearing your different perspectives on different people, but this one just seems like a reach, bro. Seems like a reach. You double talked yourself on both arguments for a whole hour. I tried to listen to that. I couldn't. I stopped at 54 minutes. So if you said something meaningful in those last 3 minutes, which I highly doubt, I'm sorry, brother, but I can't agree with you on this one. Have a good day, sir. And yeah, think with greatness.
Thanks for watching the King Tables podcast. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Think with greatness.